running up that hill. And I played with toys. I don't know. I had this bedroll. I don't have the bedroll anymore because the bedroll became a fucking unicorn. It's crazy stuff. And there were roots and stuff like that. But before all the roots and bedrolls and unicorn, I fought really hard. I killed the witch. I thought I killed the witch, but I didn't. And then suddenly I heard whispering things into the woods and stuff, and I followed them. And I played hide and seek, and it was really nice.
I will draw my sword just in case, but not in a threatening way. I'm just gonna hold it.
I'm drawing my sword not in a threatening way. How do you draw your sword not in a threatening way?
Well, slowly, I'm gonna point it downwards and away from people.
Hush, little Walter, don't say a word. Margaret's gonna buy you a Blinksy doll. Please, Walter, stop crying. I'm trying. I will keep you safe.
I say we torch the place and we leave. Or die with the house.
Yes,
no?
yes. Let's climb out from the pipe or something.
John Martino and two Coltrane coming by with Cool Cat Caravan to spread some joy, to spread some joy. Oh, John Martino and Cool Coltrane coming by to save the day again. Maybe for the first time, but hopefully not for the last time. Oh, Johnny and Cool Coltrane.
Yes. Okay, Madam Eve is soon ready for you to break. I'm just going into the car to grab my pie. Yes, thank you.
I'm crying.
I love you too. You're beautiful. Thank you.
Last time, the Dawn Watchers dealt with the aftermath of the encounter with the hags at Old Bonegrinder. Leaf had been separated by the group over at the old megaliths, where Morgantha just escaped him as she went back into the feral realm. After this, they were both the group was separated by the mist. The rest of the group being gathered around Old Bonegrinder, trying to figure out what has happened, find their bearings, and investigate the Bonegrinder as they could hear the screams of little piglets coming from the inside. Also talking to the giant hag that they deduced must be the missing child Gertrude from the village of Barovia, that has now been turned into this horrifying monstrous thing. Leaf, on the other hand, he tried to look for a way inside of these megaliths, as it's turned out that there must be some kind of vault underneath it, as he was digging in the ground for another reason. You guys should go watch the VOD for this, because a lot of hilarious stuff happened. So I won't say too much about it. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. Long story short, Leaf ended up in the forest, being lured in there by some wood tree children. seemingly spirits of children once captured and murdered by these hags, and now turned into some kind of woodland creatures. They lured him to come play hide and seek with them in the woods. And of course, Leaf, being Leaf, he did. While the rest of the group went for a rescue mission for those piglets inside of Old Bonegrinder. As they were doing that, Irina was watching Gertrude outside, who was badly hurt and crying. But as she was watching them, she was taken away by swarms of ravens, kidnapped, flying off into the distance, seemingly in the direction of Vallaki. And they left a note behind, a letter that the group has still not read. They urged inside to save the little piglets who was captured in some kind of closet that had been magically locked with a magical chain that sent Miles flying as they attempted to break it open. In the end, they got the help of Gertrude, who was quite strong for her size. She managed to break the chains open, but the building at this point was badly damaged from the fight and, well, badly damaged from years of neglect. Started to crumble to pieces as they were getting these piglets outside. It started to fall apart as they made their way out. And just as the whole thing collapsed, Gertrude made sure that John Martino jumped out of the building with the piglets in hand. But she didn't make it out herself. The whole building collapsed in on itself, seemingly into some kind of hole. And the only thing they could see was the lifeless hand of Gertrude, monstrous lifeless hand of Gertrude poking out of the rubble. John hurriedly started sprinting to her. Oh my lord. And trying to dig her out of the rubble, refusing to believe that what had happened to her. That is where we left that group. On the other hand, Leaf, being in the woods, playing hide and seek with his wood creatures, children. Some kind of spirit of the woods emerged out of the mists and shadows. A creature seemingly made out of wood, bone, shadow, hard to tell, long black cloak, emerging out of fireflies scattering together, long claws, head with a, you couldn't really see the eyes, but the head was in the shape of a skull of an elk with great antlers spreading out, as you actually can see here in the photo. It asked Leaf to trust it, saying that the hags had cursed the lands and that the blade that Leaf at this point was holding, the obsidian dagger he got from Morganta, was cursed and had been the facilitator of a lot of children's deaths. Drop that and ask him to grab its hand, trusting in it. And as he did, everything went black. And after that, a little sequence happened as well, but the screen crashed and the audio of the players was muted as we started it back up. So that last little scene we have to redo, where we start today's session, as Leaf found himself waking up in some kind of chamber. Wild magic. Okay, what is happening here? I want wild magic to happen as they open the letter. Okay. They will never open that letter, will they? David har rakt opp hånden. Leaf. Oh, you never dropped the dagger, did you? You just put it in your sheet. Yes, that's what, yeah, you didn't drop it. Just put it back down. As you were like, you held it up against the woodland spirit, didn't you? Yes, yeah, because it's a +2 dagger. He was very fond of that fact. So you still have it. Okay, that is where we start today's session. You wake... Oh shit, I didn't want to echo that. You wake up in a dark chamber. In the far end of it, a big chamber that seems to be reaching maybe 60 feet forward, 50 feet up, as you can see. Well, would you look at that? As you can see, the ceiling curve upwards, seemingly made out of roots, going upwards, centered in the middle, where you can see one open hole, which gives some light into the room. Seemingly white light coming down, making just a little bit of light in the chamber, making you able to see things in shades of gray and dark. As you look around, you see a stone table in the middle of the room. Kind of reminds you of, like, this must be some kind of altar, as you can see that it is inscribed in strange ancient runes, and parts of it seems to be stained with dark blood. On the walls you see stone carvings on both sides of the walls, and also in the far ends of it. On one side, to the right side, you see woods, and through the woods you see wolves sprinting, hunting an elk. And amongst the wolves you see a humanoid figure, must be female, as you can see long hair, sprinting together with the wolves, spear in hand. On the other side you see an open field. Reminds you of the hills you've seen on the open fields of Barovia. Running through fields of reeds, hunting boar. Same creature being followed by wolves, bow in hand. In the far end of the room, the last carving, you see the same huntress, arm reaching in the air with her bow, looking up, having some kind of crown with elk antlers. The facial features is not really carved out, but you can see that it's a female figure. She's surrounded by other predators, sitting next to her, looking up at her. And then you see the same spirit you saw in the woods reappear in the middle of the room, right next to the altar. Just one long pointed hand pointing right next to the altar. This was my holy shrine. People used to gather here
sacrifice, pray to grant my blessings. But it has been defiled. Strahd corrupted it to control my creatures. Then the hags defiled it even more with centuries of disgusting sacrifices to further their own powers. Sacrifice of innocence. Sacrifice of the future. Children. Their spirits trapped in this place forever. My power is weak, but it may be restored. That is not true. The hags are not dead. The hag is not dead. Oh no. The audio was muted for you guys again. But you haven't said much. You can say it again.
Is it okay now?
Yes.
Do you hear me crying? Yes, okay, good. So, I'm sorry to hear about the children and everything, but Strahd, he's a fuckhead, and I also killed the hags, I stabbed the motherfucker and she disappeared. So there's no problem there, right? You will probably rest up and get your power again, and everything will be good. And then you're telling me about another hag, and I'm really confused now.
Morgantha is not dead.
Huh?
The hag you're talking about. Her corruption lingers, her spells still have power. If she was dead, it would be lifted.
Okay.
Did you kill her? Or did she get away?
I don't know. I stabbed her and then suddenly she's gone. So I thought she probably was like vanished into air,
That blade of yours
Yes, a new blade. Kind of awesome. I love it.
has a special power.
Oh, really?
It can cut into the plane of the ethereal.
Huh?
That's what she used to flee. But she dropped it. I sense she is greatly wounded, weakened. That is how I manage to manifest once more. But this is not my true form. This is a weakened, corrupted form.
Okay, so she's still alive, and this knife can cut through some plane. I don't understand what. Never
She
mind.
is
But
close.
okay, so you want? What do you want me to do?
I want her dead.
Yes, if she's not dead, I can absolutely try to kill her. See, I take the knife and I start to cut in open air. But I don't know how this works.
Doesn't work here. This is a dream.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that. Yes, it's a dream. Absolutely.
Where do you think you're standing right now?
Where I'm standing in this room.
And what room do you think it is? Where
No,
do you think it is?
Yes, it's. I tried to get into this room. It looks like because I see all the roots, and I remember trying to get into this room. You know.
You are correct.
Yes. Cool.
But
And
this...
suddenly the unicorn. I remember.
That was nice.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen those around in thousands of years.
I have never seen one in my life.
And now it's dead. You know, they're
Fuck,
very
is it-
rare.
Is it dead?
The mists got it. And now Strahd probably has a possession of a unicorn horn. Quite powerful stuff.
The weird thing is that the unicorn, my bedroll became the unicorn.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, I'm really magical. It's morning lord god. Something.
I sense great power and potential in you, Leaf.
Me too.
And I have
So,
more power to offer if you are willing.
Oh, yes, power.
You feel all of a sudden something burning, heating up. It's the coin. Where do you keep the coin?
In my pocket next to my heart.
You can feel it's something searing. Very hot all of a sudden. Painful.
Yes, I'm taking off my cloak and I'm standing there naked. It's getting hot in here.
You have something of mine.
Oh, what?
That object. It's made of iron made in these lands. How did you come upon it?
This dagger, I killed the
Not the
hag, but
dagger.
I didn't.
The coin. In your coat. Give it to me.
Yes, it's on the floor.
Give it to me.
It's freaking hot. I don't
Take
have fur
it.
anymore. Yes, here you go. I take 4 fire damage.
As you touch it, you can feel its warmth, but it doesn't burn you.
Okay, you can have it.
Oh, there we are. Oh, things got shifted around. Knut is here. Did it disappear again? Oh man, and left.
Take the coin.
He grabs it.
But I want it back later. It's a very important coin for me.
Oh, I can see why. It has the blessings of the 3. Ah, here we are again. Hold on, someone is trying to disturb the dream. Hold on. Here we are. Maybe I might able to... Oh, I don't want to remove him from the conversation. I just kind of want to...
Yeah, no problem. I can wait. It's a dream anyway.
Hold on.
You know, you can never control the dream. It's really weird.
Hold on. Yeah.
I feel like suddenly Miles is here.
Oh, well, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Where is the phone?
What is a phone?
Ring.
Why do I hear Vessel doing weird sounds?
Ring. You have mail.
Welcome in.
Hello.
You're
Sorry,
disturbing a very important conversation between the woodland spirit and Leaf.
yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little more subtle when I joined, but nope.
Nope. It was like,
Sorry. I was also on the wrong email.
yeah, you were. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but okay, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Okay, let me see. There we are. John, you are down there. Let's see if I can do this quickly. It's nice to have you here, Basil. Welcome in. How was work?
All the Christmas bear is in store, so people are crazy.
Ooh. Christmas berries, nice. There we are. John is in place, and now I need to find you're all the way up in that corner, aren't you?
Yes.
In what way?
Hello, Lace.
I know, in this corner. All the way over here. It should be over me, yes. Let me see. There you are. There you are.
Here I am.
Or Miles. I
Do
do.
you hear the way
Because you don't
we
have a
sing?
can. Hey, Lacey has rolled a D1. Everyone loses a healing potion. Oh, man.
We don't have healing potions.
You don't need to take the healing potion. You have some healing potions, though, don't you? Have you spent them all?
Shh. It's secret.
And welcome in, Lacey. We're just fixing some stuff here as we're trying, since the stream has been crashing, and we think it might be because of capturing video through Discord. We're today trying Google Hangout to see, and it seems to be more stable. Let's not jinx that, Chris. There we are. All right,
And
cams
crash.
are back. John, do you usually sit? Because you're like down in the corner here now.
I mean,
Okay,
I guess
yeah, I need to
move
adjust.
around a little bit, but, around here.
Okay,
Or
over
here.
there.
Gotcha.
Camera's a bit more squared in Google Hangout, I see, than in...
Well, if you full screen, well, I guess you can full
Okay,
screen it.
there we are. Son. All right. So we were in the scene describing the shrine, and he's now talking to the spirit of the woods.
Gotcha.
Where were we, Leafy? You gave the your coin to the spirit.
Yeah, she told me about the three big something.
The lady's tree.
Yeah, who?
I am one of the three.
Okay,
I am known, or I was known once, as the Huntress. The very same you see depicted on the walls of this room.
Oh yeah.
The predators of this land once used to be my subjects, but now Strahd controls them.
Oh,
This coin was once part of my necklace.
And you see she has a necklace which is made up of small iron trinkets. One is missing. The very coin that belongs to you.
but this is like a coin that's been with my family for a long time. So, how did they get it?
A good question, Leaf. But Barovia didn't always be a plane of dread. It was once part of the Forgotten Realms.
Oh,
And, as you might have discovered, there are people who can travel in and out of Barovia.
yes.
The coin might have made its way out, but who knows how it came upon your hands and why. But I am glad it did.
Yes, I'm freaking glad as well, because otherwise I would be dead now.
It's a thing of chaos, as you might have seen or experienced.
Are you telling me the coin did all the shit that happened around me? Ah, shit, everything makes sense now.
The coin did not turn. Did not turn your bedroll into a unicorn. Not even I can do that.
Oh, okay.
Or it can, but very unlikely.
But yes. So can I have the coin back, please?
Yes, but
Oh,
only
good.
if you make a promise. A vow.
Yeah.
To become my champion. To restore my power in Barovia.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
Then we're on the same page.
Good. And one more thing, we should probably wake up now from the dream because if I'm gonna kill the hag before she gets her power back, we should wake up. So I say yes, I can probably help you, but you should wake us up now.
That's why I asked, where do you think we are?
Yes, we are still underneath the place where the unicorn appeared. Yes.
How did she gain her powers?
I don't know. She probably ate pie. I don't know.
What are the pies made of?
I don't know. They are so good. So I actually don't know what they are made of.
The children. Thousands, thousands of children.
You mean the small pig children, right?
Those are not real pigs. They're transformed to hide their evil deeds.
This is a fucking messed up dream. By the way, can we wake up now? Eating children? Are you crazy? Not even a hag would do that. They have fucking recipes of pancakes on their walls. So of course they don't eat fucking children. They eat pancakes all the time.
Yes, but they don't use wheat. Why do you think it's called the Old Bonegrinder, Leaf?
To be honest.
Though you should maybe call it Young Bonegrinder. Dark joke. I'm sorry.
I want to take my own life. Okay, I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like this place is...
Then you see why she must die.
Yes, so please wake me up so I can go and kill her, please. And then myself afterward, because I don't see any more reasons to live in Barovia anymore.
Alright, then.
And you see that the coin floats from her hand, starts to spin and heat up, and changes form. On one side of the coin, you see the same depiction of the huntress with her bow raised up. On the other, you see a leaf.
You should find this coin a little bit easier to control now.
And it floats over to your hand. And as you take it, it scorches your hand. And you see the same carving that was on the side of the huntress is now scorched into the palm of your hand. But it doesn't hurt. but it's there now as a brand. The deal is done. I will return once she is slain.
Oh, give me 5 minutes and that will be over. No problem.
Then leave. Wake up.
And then we change scenes. And you can add Leaf special coin 2.0 to your inventory instead. And remove the old coin. And you wake up with the effect of a long rest. You level up, officially level up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
let's change scenes back to where John Martino is currently desperately digging through the rubble of the old Bonegrinder around the hand of Gertrude. Vessel, Miles, what are you doing right now? You have saved the 2 piglets from the old Bonegrinder. Vessel, weren't you the one holding those?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the pig lord.
The pig lord. You're holding those piglets. And there is also 2 piglets still in the cart of Morganta, which is still standing there. What are you doing?
What are we doing with these pigs?
Yeah, you also
Or
had
just
that
come
one
out.
letter that you didn't open earlier, but yeah, just as a reminder.
Didn't someone open it?
Don't tell Vessel, guys. Don't tell Vessel.
Nah. Well, since John is digging through the rubble to get Gertrude out, and he's way stronger than Miles, Miles would probably open the letter to try and read it.
We don't want to get your hands dirty. Okay.
No, because he's not the strongest guy in the party.
So, by the blessings of crime, as you open the letter, wild things happen. And roll a d100, please.
We choose confetti out. Pew! No. Let's see, D100. Yeah, let's see.
Does anyone have the wild magic table up?
4.
4. Oh
I
shit.
will find it.
Dear Lord. Okay, I have to mentally prepare for this.
Oh, rolling wild magic table.
Yeah, then
Another
4?
unicorn.
the normal one. Because you guys wanted to change back, didn't you? Unless the normal one is something weird on 4, then we'll use the other one.
It is.
I mean,
Well, it is. It's weird, but it doesn't have any effects
Okay. So.
other than that. Miles now has bone white hair.
Wait, for how long?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, nice. So he didn't age, he just got bone white hair. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
You know how much bleach that is intended to make that? Girls use money on this. Okay. So
some of this white stuff has gotten
the
into my hair.
powder of the old
Yeah.
you just realized that you were actually covered in this stuff as you were like
I was.
tossed around. And you open the letter, and for some reason, like gusts of wind spurt out of the letter. And you see the dust that has been like covering your coat and covering your hair goes up in the air. But as it's, how long is your hair? I can't really remember how you describe that.
It's
And beard, I
about,
guess? Just the hair or the beard as well?
It says hair,
so
so I
just
guess
hair.
that's all hair.
all here. I mean, It's like a not long hair for a guy, but not short either. It's kind of the in between, like 3-4 centimeters probably.
Okay. And as you open and the dust settles, but you see that your hair is just very fitting that it says bone white.
It is.
How does Miles react to this? Or Vessel, on the other hand, is just standing next to it. Or did you help with the rubble, Vessel? I couldn't remember what you said.
No, I didn't.
No, he's holding the pigs.
Oh, he's holding the pigs, yeah. The scene. John just moving thing, and you open the letter.
Huge suit of armor carrying 2 tiny pigs.
Just a normal day in Barovia. Okay, so you have now very bone white hair, and you open the letter. And as a blue feather drops from the letter that rhymes, and a signature saying "The Keepers." So read it, and I will read it out loud for chat as well. The other side of the building, or the collapsed building. That's still functioning.
Gently let them into the pen.
Gently.
So let's get back to it. Miles was opening the letter. Got bone white hair because of it. And I'm gonna read it from the top again. As he opened the letter, a blue raven feather fell out of it. And you could see that a signature saying "The Keepers." And the letter goes: Dawn Watchers, do not be alarmed. Irina is safe, at least safer than she is with you. We have been watching you for a while, and at first we saw you as potential allies in the fight against evil, oppression and tyranny that has cursed this land for far too long. Now we're not so sure. It has come to our understanding that the devil has made you the protectors of Irina Kolyan. Make no mistake, he made you her jailers. He's always watching, testing, amusing himself, letting you travel with his dearest of possessions. It's just part of his sick games. A proof of how far his madness has gone. Mark our words, if one strand of her hair had come to harm, he would not hesitate to rip your beating hearts out, or worse. But know this, you will be to blame for all that happens if it does. Letting you travel with her is a catastrophe waiting to happen. It has happened before, time and time again, an everlasting cursed circle. Did you guys get that? Because I saw you were a bit distracted. And if I know you're right, you probably didn't get any of that. But you're not there, though, technically, so I guess it's okay.
True.
Oh, my God. Let's hope you don't lose your internet now. Okay. I'm going to share this document with you later as well. So you can read it up on it. That's
Miles reading it out loud.
Sure. It would, yeah.
How loud? Because John Martinez is kind of digging up for rubble and stuff.
Well, it would be with some coughs in between because of the exploding rebels and everything, so it's... Hey! So, well, I don't know how good Johnny Boy's hearing is.
There, it's on their handouts now. But he probably heard it.
I wouldn't shout it out, but I would read it in a decent.
Probably heard it like in the
normal
back of my. Probably heard it in the back of my head, but I'm like sort of focused on Gertrude and getting these rocks away. They're probably not reacting right now.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, John, as you've been digging through, roll in athletics for me, please.
Sure thing.
This is gonna be the first roll of the day.
Yeah. Oh man, this is not going well. 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you are very struggling to get grips of stuff as they're like piled and they're heavy. Only getting like small bits out of the pile, not really getting any of the larger ones, making any good progress.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? Oh shit, yes, you're bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're getting pretty tired, as you can feel. Like keeping this up would strain you a lot. Your wounds are still bleeding. Keeping this up will give you a point of exhaustion if you kept going. At least by your own.
I keep going.
Oh shit. Vezel, Miles, you read this loud. Do you have any reactions to its content?
So that's why the blue feathered raven has been following us the whole time. It's a spy. For a faction that wanted to know if they could trust us and now don't. Because we're playing the game.
Well, I mean, we're just playing the hands we're dealt at any given time, so
That's the
I
thing.
don't think it's
And-
our fault.
I mean, no, it isn't, but to them
Because
it
we're
seems.
just trying to survive. But if, according to this, they would rather that we had died, which I don't think is cool. Stupid people.
It's not, and now we will, because we were tasked with protecting Irina, and now she's gone, which will piss off Strahd.
But
I mean, sure,
was-
they're protecting her, but this was our task.
Hmm. Yeah, we might have to. Well, we might. No, we might. We should probably find them, right? Yeah. Because if we don't get Irina, we're dead, and if we, so we kind of have to go find those guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But
If we run, we're dead. If we don't find her, we're dead.